Hi, welcome to another Drive with Care video. All the tech is going wrong this morning, so the microphone might not be working. My DJI is playing up, so I'm reverting back to the GoPro for the footage. However, we will carry on. We shall not be deterred. I'm going to take us from Leeds to Headcorn. And you're like, whoa, hang on, Leeds? That's going to be a long drive. But there's a Leeds in Kent. I think I've been here once before. So we shall start at Leeds Castle, or at least the grounds. And we'll take a kind of a little suburban countryside drive. And it will take us through Sutton Valance, which is a nice little place. So let's watch out for hazards and points of awareness. I'll read out the road signs. You'll get your yellow and red squares. So we've got give way to oncoming vehicles, but there's nothing coming, so that's fine. You make all these plans, you know, you think this is going to be a good day for filming, and then it turns out not to be. Leeds, welcome to Leeds. It's also confusing, isn't it? You think Leeds needs to be up in Yorkshire. And that was it. It's got a castle, that's for sure. Right, 20-mile-an-hour zone, pedestrians and truck pulling out, or van. Blind bend. Car racing up behind me. Still a 20 zone, so I shall stick to 20. I don't care that someone's rushing up behind me. Right, it says give way 125 yards ahead. Oh, this is also part of Leeds, that's right. Because we've got a pub, the George Inn. Right, it's give way to oncoming vehicles, but it's a blind bend and I can't see. Nothing coming. We're all good. I think this is where there was a Crime Watch episode. Someone sent a bomb to somebody and it blew up in her kitchen. I'm sure it was there. That rings a bell. Tragic what people do. Right, school patrol. As we go around the bend here, there should be a lot of cars parked on the right. Leeds Village, it says. So I might have to give way to oncoming vehicles, and I did. Right, I'm committed now. Or I should be committed. Yeah, sorry, I've had to put the iPhone there and the holder is not particularly stable and there's no gimbal technology in an iPhone. I will get the DJI Osmo Pocket fixed if I don't do it myself, you never know. Because it's a fabulous bit of kit. I've had it for 2 years, but if I'd have been a little more careful with it, I wouldn't have dropped it so much. Right, entering a 40 zone. Let's get some 40 miles an hour going. But anyway, you're not looking at me up in the corner, you're looking at the road, so it should be fine. We are doing 40. I think this drive should only take about 10 minutes. It's a lovely Kentish sunny day. Into Langley. Junction on the right and it's reduced speed to 30. clear road. Lovely. Back into a 40 zone. Got a staggered junction coming up. I want to go left. And we have a stop sign, so we don't just pull out, right? An absolute stop. Nothing coming. Good, good, good. Sutton Valance. And we enter a 30 zone. I'm doing my best to avoid the potholes. What always gets me is that when they do necessary roadworks, and we're talking, you know, an electric cable or a pipe, something has to be corrected. But when they finished and they fill the road, whatever product they use to fill the road, it's just never quality, you know. And before too long, it's just comes up again. Still a 30 zone. School patrol sign. Sutton Valance proper. They have a castle here. Sutton Valance Castle. Now there's a certain quaintness about Sutton Valance. As the road dips down and twists and turns, there's a really old garage on the right here with its old little pubs. Makes me think the 50s or the 60s. Quaint as. Then the road twists and turns. Quite a blind bend, really. And we can see the Weald of Kent ahead of us. We don't get many hills in Kent, but it's nice when you do. Zone. We've got a junction on the right. Junction on the left. And a patrol sign. Don't see any schools around here though. Diesel's cheap there, £1.55. I paid £1.61 this morning. Are we having a sudden surge and drop in the cost of fuels? We've had an accident. Crikey, that looks quite severe. I think we're going to have to do a little detour here. Not sure what the police are doing. I'll let them do some reversing here. That looks a bit severe. 2 fire engines. I couldn't see anything. Not that we should really be, you know, rubbernecking. So, we take a detour to Headcorn. There's a reason why these roads are 40, you know. You could think, there's nothing there, I'm just going to go for it. But because there was like a staggered junction there, all that I can think of is someone was tearing down that road and someone was coming out of the junction. That's all I can think. Tragic. Give way 60 yards. Where on earth am I? Are we back on that main drag? I think we are. So the police car's going back. Well, not as I planned at all. Oh, bless me. I attribute that sneeze to hay fever because it's hay fever time and I'm beginning to start suffering from it at the age of 60. Can you believe that? Suddenly getting hay fever. Right, car's indicating right. Entering a 30 zone. We've got pedestrians on the left. So we're on the outskirts of Headcorn now. Biplane up ahead. I may have to take a little trip to Headcorn Aerodrome. Watch the planes for half an hour. Crossroads and traffic lights. There goes the aeroplane with the parachutists. I was going to say paratroopers then. That's a military phrase, isn't it? Paratroopers. They're those that jump out of airplanes leisurely. Parachutists. I have made an executive decision. The car is turning left. A lot of that detoured route I will have edited slightly to reduce the length of time for this video. But we're now in Headcorn. I've got cars on the left, quite a few pedestrians about, very tight bend up here. Quaint. It's kind of like brick road going on here. These old buildings, a lovely old high street. Lots of pedestrians about. Horse lorry, car coming out the junction. Cars on my side of the road. We can squeeze two vehicles through here, can't we? I think that's it. We're through Headcorn now. Let's just find somewhere to pull over and conclude the video. Into Headcorn station, how about that? Stop here, shall we? So, Apart from the detour, which shouldn't have taken us round, that was Leeds to Headcorn. Now I think, because I've got so many videos clogged up and backed up on my channel, by the time I now then create a new video, I'll have new gear. I've got to replace the DJI because I think I've caused it to be too stiff. Okay, that's it. Thanks very much for watching and bearing with, and I'll see you in another video. Bye for now. Drive with care.